Can a prenuptial agreement be challenged in contested divorce? Imagine signing a contract before your wedding, thinking it's set in stone. But what happens if later, during a divorce, one party questions its validity? That's where challenges to prenuptial agreements come into play. When couples go through a contested divorce, the court will look closely at whether the prenuptial agreement should be enforced or set aside. First, the court checks if both people signed the agreement willingly. If one person was forced or pressured into signing, the agreement might not hold up. For example, if someone was threatened with cancellation of the wedding or faced economic threats, the court could find the agreement invalid. Next, the court looks at whether both parties fully disclose their financial situations. If one spouse hid assets or debts, the agreement could be challenged because it wasn't based on honest information. The fairness of the agreement at the time it was signed is also important. If it was extremely one-sided or unconscionable, meaning it put one person at a severe disadvantage, the court might decide not to enforce it. Proper formalities matter too. The agreement must be in writing, signed by both people, and often notarized. If it wasn't, that could be a reason to challenge it. Timing is another factor. If the agreement was presented very close to the wedding date, giving little time to review or get legal advice, the court might find it invalid. Speaking of legal advice, if one person didn't have a chance to consult an attorney before signing, that could be a reason to challenge the agreement. Lastly, if there are big life changes after signing, like a new job, illness, or other circumstances, the agreement might no longer be fair or applicable, leading to a challenge. In a contested divorce, the person challenging the prenuptial agreement has to prove one or more of these issues. The court will carefully review how the agreement was made and what it contains. If the court finds problems, it might refuse to enforce the agreement or modify it. Understanding these rules is key because a prenuptial agreement can influence how assets are divided and support is awarded. Being thorough when creating and signing, the agreement helps prevent future disputes. So, yes, a prenuptial agreement can be challenged during a contested divorce, especially if procedural or fairness issues are present.